Welcome to San Marcos, Texas, home of the Texas State Bobcats, a place widely known as one of the continuously inhabited sites in America, and we expect our crowd to continually inhabit and make their presence known in this game. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25.
I'm restarting my phone. Let's go.
That's when you prove you
Let's go, bro.
As we'll see, the number 15 team in
no,
the
I am
country,
live
the
streaming. What do
Alabama
you mean?
Crimson Tide,
Please?
taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Texas State Bobcats.
All right, I get the ball first.
Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me.
Fair enough.
Guys, it's time to get it going. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. First down here for the offense.
Hail Mary, bro. Already.
Here comes the option. Quick toss. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line.
That's what we were running in flag football today at PE, bro. Because Adrian would not run any pass plays.
They'll run it from the gun. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football.
That's what we ran, bro. People were mad at Collins because she kept running read options. And they got mad because, like, they couldn't stop her. The coach running was like blazing her. You're welcome, by the way.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Bringing it back.
I don't know what I was doing. This is not a dynasty or game, dude.
Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Pick 6, baby, baby. Joshua Eaton. We can go ahead and play these 3 games today, complete the series, or we could play 2 today and do 1 tomorrow.
Hey, these guys can play offense too. Look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception, and you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
And he's going to run it back. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes that Alabama offense. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
And here comes the offense.
Because in reality, it only affects your stats.
Back to throw, it's Milroe. Now adjusting. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
3rd and short, they've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. Alabama quickly back to the line. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th touchdown and come up bankrupt.
Well, I knew the coach was confident in his offense. I did not know he was that confident this early in the game. 4th and long. I thought he'd just punt that one away and let his defense take the field. Interesting.
And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land.
You gotta have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And if I need to add...
And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just...
So basically, next game, if you beat me, we have to play in Alabama Stadium for the 3rd game.
This was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And if you beat me in this game, we'll have to play in Alabama Stadium.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right.
That was not a blitz, by the way.
Cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world.
Gonna take a shot. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. And what a play and what a return. As he takes it all the way back inside the 10.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job.
Like, speak up.
Man, what an opening quarter for this offense. They've got it again, 1st and goal.
Oh, yeah.
Brought down at the 7 after picking up 3. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He wants to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Wants to pass it. Fires into the end zone. And that pass is intercepted. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Bama. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. This D gave them exactly what they needed, not only with a stop, but with a touchdown.
Yeah, and finding ways to impact the game early in the game, just make impact plays, right? The defense wants to create sacks, create turnovers. Great job creating the turnover and getting points off of it.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really...
Looking for a deep man. Reels it in down the left side. Nothing but green ahead. Touchdown, Bobcats. Once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide open receiver?
I love this quarterback because he's aggressive.
On his 10-second try.
He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
He'll bring it out. It's Henderson. They drag him down at the 22.
In total, there's 14 points off turnovers this game. Are you in the stream? Are you watching the stream? Oh, so you're stealing my play calls. Like, you're looking at my play calls.
Alabama offense. Mistakes are going to happen as they did on that last
Turn off the stream, dude. That's actually cheating.
How will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's
The
on
stream.
me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang,
The stream, the YouTube stream.
I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad.
Okay, good.
Guys, I got this.
That can make a disqualification.
Should have ran a better route.
A first down for the offense.
Timeout, Alabama.
Boston blitz. Boston blitz.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Dances away. He'll pull it down and run. And they're able to get him down. Now on second down. Back to throw. It's Milrow. He just never got started going
I know.
forward. A huge
Wildcat on me, dude. Do not
play.
put that on me.
Alabama pushing the tempo. Off the play fake. He had nowhere to go, no place to hide, and they'll knock him down for a loss of 9. Now remember, they were stopped on fourth down earlier in the first quarter, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Trying to burn this defensive back. He's got it.
Oh my gosh.
Huge game. And not much of a
couple things to say.
when it's that much of a sure thing.
I have the best red zone, end zone defense. I have the worst fourth down defense.
But on big moments, big fourth downs, they look
Like one of the worst.
And those guys are so hard to get your hands on. Like, you want to come up and jam them. You know the ball's going to come out pretty quickly, but he does a great job winning at the line of scrimmage. QB and him, same page. Fourth down, no problem.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Texas State 21, Alabama 7.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. And excellent vision to find running room there.
No,
Make a
45.
Really
We're having a 74.
defense put a stop to it.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game.
Yeah, he's on the
to
field,
run
he's
football,
stupid.
But they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate momentum and get this run game up.
It'll throw incomplete. A little creativity on first down, but it doesn't work. It'll be second down. They'll run play action. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Got it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. A methodical
Bro, he has no
drive
face mask.
finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved.
I just clipped that. He has no face mask on.
All over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo?
I'll send that to you.
Find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get a touchdown.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 14. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
Psycho
Not
Ram.
that they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy
I don't know, but
plays.
why are you saying my
What
offense,
do they
though?
have for third and short from their own
You keep stealing my
23?
offense lately.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
How about the defender
Lately,
being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. And the Bobcats will bring the... Oh, they faked it, snapped it to the up man. He's not going to get there, and they'll turn it over on downs. The fake doesn't work.
Man, the fake punt. The idea of the fake punt is so great. I'm going to catch you off guard, get a free first down. But when it goes south, everybody's ticked off. Why did you do it? What a stupid play call. So if you just called it, sorry, but that's what I had to say about
it. He's going to run it. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Alabama quickly back to the line.
You know, it's supposed to be a fight today. There's supposed to be a fight today.
One back in the backfield. He gets to carry. Got enough space.
You know that, right? There's supposed to be a fight.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown.
You know Desmond?
Boy, these offenses are just making it look easy.
Defense optional in college football nowadays. So many weapons, so much speed on the field, so hard to defend. Defense, I don't know how you play it. I really don't. Just try to get a stop. Beg for one, please.
PAT unit on the field.
I have no idea what you just said. What did you say?
Hit that one with some aggression for the point after.
Oh, yeah.
Ball in great field position and bam,
yeah, he's supposed to fight this Mexican, Eric.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away.
But then Miss Hutchins kind of stopped it before it could actually happen.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring
but
it
she had no idea.
25. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Comes out
really short
on
because
first
he's
down.
Heads off!
And he might be known for one pitch, but that was a short and heavy tackle on the tight end.
You just got heads off, buddy.
They're tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Looking downfield, it's McLeod. He makes the connection.
Thank you.
They make the stop.
Bring that linebacker into the because I think that is an advantage.
With the first down. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to throw
Thank
it
you again.
That's
what?
It's Williams.
Yeah.
They make the stop
Thank
right
you
there.
again.
It's still short of the first down. They'll line up for a second down play.
Hey, thank you probably know linebackers for a spot.
He's looking to throw.
Why did I do that? Oh my god.
And he throws
I'm so washed.
pick of the day. His head
I'm
has
washed.
to be spinning. Just a short return, but that would have been
I'm
icing
washed.
on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42.
Turnover margin always goes.
It means I'm not playing as good as I used to.
Wins the football game. Interception number 3. That is no bueno. Got to take care of the football. Can't keep putting your defense in a bad position, putting them on the field time and time again. Listen, running backs are not just.
But it all worked out.
Going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
After the short completion, it's
Watch
now
split.
second down. On the run, still looking. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's third and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass.
Caught the first one savage.
For the third time today. Across the 25, he's got more. Takes it the other way. He's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Texas State. What a play by this defense. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
You know, fun fact.
About to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get
Fun
back
fact
out there
is,
after the pick six. He'll bring it
oh,
out.
no.
It's Henderson. Didn't find any.
Yeah, I know, but watch the blitz. Watch this blitz.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Scanning the field, it's Milrow. Keeps looking downfield.
Yeah, you're about to get it.
It'll be incomplete as the defense
You was about to get it, boy.
And I tell you what, when you got a guy that is that good at dissecting your defense, you better get pressure. Nice job by the defense, hurrying him up, speeding up the thought process.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grab near the marker, it's Bernard. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32.
Watch it blitz.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man in the middle. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
Now watch this one blitz.
Here's this offense.
My middle linebacker's going to come up to you.
These corners backing off a bit. Quarterback now breaking the field. Finds the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots.
It's caught. And what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
From the 22 on 1st and 10. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Touchdown, Alabama! And these offenses are clicking already. That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run for the score.
Yeah, it had touchdown written all over it because nobody was covering it. It'd be a good idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know you guys got some speed, and maybe you get...
Yeah, I'm not.
The kicker's looking to pass. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
Come get me. Come on. Come on, Ty Simpson. Yeah! I hear an echo. Real bad echo. Can you like turn your mic down? Or move the mic? Can you move your mic? Your headset.
Returner's going to try to see what he can get.
Ah, spin move.
And the coverage team slowing down.
Oh yeah? I'm gonna show you some pop. You wanna see some pop? I'll show you some pop, baby. You wanna see some pop? Oh yeah, some pop.
Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field.
I'll show you some pop.
Little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with a young fellow on the sideline. Like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
He wants to take.
I showed you some pop. I showed you some pop. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. She got my goal in that goal. With the hot dog.
Run it, create more space, or take a big shot and try to make a big play. And did this offense ever make a big play? 90+ yards touchdown. That is how you do it.
So you were saying.
Is good, and they have a 9-point lead. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Back to pass, it's Milroe. Oh, he's going to take
Bro, where were you going to?
It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. The second half not too far away. And the Bobcats will boot it away to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes that Alabama offense. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single
all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Trying to escape and get it himself. And the defense finally makes the stop after the
I didn't put my defense adjustments on.
Alabama pushing the tempo.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Man, how tough
My
is this
defense
guy?
would be way better if I did.
Back, everything tells you pass, and then he scrambles and gets the first down.
It's complete. A huge pickup. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The Tide with the 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Starts to scramble to the left. Catch in the middle is Bernard. And he goes down right there.
What's talking?
Pick up and it'll be a first down.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He
Why
sees
aren't
his
you
quarterback
talking?
on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give
What's
his
my
guy a
fuck
place
is
to
saying?
throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
Now from inside the red zone. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Williams. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. They'll try to get it in with the run.
What are you doing running the ball
line of
there?
scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? To throw, it's Milroe. Buys a little time. Touchdown, Bama! And they take it in for 6 more points. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, blah,
I see how it
blah,
is.
blah, blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
They want to throw it. Looking for an open area to his left. And good hands there by the defense. Got to the end zone. This is really aggressive here. Still just a 1-possession game in the third quarter, and they're going for the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting.
Where you going?
Can corral the onside kick, and they do. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go.
Finally, I'm actually on offense for once. I'm so good, I'm not even on offense.
Yeah, so I don't expect this
Go, go, go.
They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all
Yes,
game
run
long.
that blitz. I love blitz.
Just not getting enough push.
I made you think
up
you were
front on
running
the
blitz.
offensive line. They haven't been physical.
Why did you intercept that?
Just about had another one picked off. They have been
You didn't intercept it.
reckless with the football, throwing it away 3 times already. A bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from another interception. This guy just can't find his own
That just proves I'm lagging.
Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle
Like
for the pick
right
and setting his offense up at the 24. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. And they won't make the connection. Looking for a big play there.
Man, this QB is so dangerous. He can get outside the pocket, and right here you can tell he gets outside the pocket. Now I got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And that's why these mobile quarterbacks can really put you in a predicament. The defense won this battle, but that guy is so hard to corral.
In the backfield, it's Miller. And this one will be stopped for no gain. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Using his legs to buy some time. That pass not close as he got 12 trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Skips away from pressure. Now he's looking into the middle. And it's batted away. The 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. The offense first down play.
You gotta do better than that.
From the gun to give, looking for room. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Texas State.
This is why you consistently run the football.
What's his face?
Steady diet because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Imagine getting whooped up.
And he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time.
Looking deep down the right side. And that will be in.
Ryan Williams is wide, by the way.
Big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Alabama quickly back to the line.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Looking to throw, it's Milroe. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
It's so hard to defend these guys. You know, it's 1st and 10. Everything's available to you. You don't know if it's run or pass, and then you add in the scrambling element with the quarterback. He does a great job scrambling outside, getting outside the pocket, and then at the end of the play, not taking a hit, getting the 1st down, new set of downs for the offense.
Line getting set on 2nd down. To the ground with the back. And he won't quite get there, but boy,
10 rushes for 2 yards.
Just a few inches to go for the first.
That's your running that, by the way.
Possibilities here.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
74 push in the block. They've
got it at the 30.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Gets rid of it. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
This is huge for this defense because they're playing against a Heisman-caliber quarterback, a guy that can hurt them in a variety of ways. They better be able to get pressure on him throughout the course of this game. They did right there.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time.
No way you're taking Blaine's ideas. So you can't even develop your own ideas. That's how bad you are at the game.
With the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on
No, his ideas. I used to run a 3-3 defense, or in 4-2-5. His idea was just to run I formation the entire time until I got tired of it. Because I formation would destroy it. I formation and slants would destroy my 4-2-5. That's why I switched to a different type of defense, where slants will not do anything to my defense except affect you because of just being an interception.
Ready to go back to work. They feed him again. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Dropping back, it's Milroe. Steps away. Looking to the end zone.
I heard that. I heard that.
Touchdown, Crimson Tide. That big score makes the end of this game very interesting.
Not what they needed. More work to do, but you had to get...
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Wants to go up top. Now sliding to his left. Throws to the wideout. And that one is picked up in the end zone.
The 2-point attempt is no good.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
43, Alabama, 39.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast.
He's loose. He's at the 30. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
And what a huge play for the offense. Hitting that throw not only is big for their confidence, but it also flips the field.
Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Hand off from the shotgun. Breaks the tackle. Touchdown, Bobcats. And they add 6 more to the win of the house.
The identity of this offense.
My prediction was Alabama was going to win by 5.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
Washington State.
And the extra point is up.
Why didn't you block that?
They have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score came on an impressive run from the 20. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out. It's Henderson. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Here comes that Alabama offense. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off. With the first down. They'll put it in play from the 33. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Pocket starts to collapse. It falls incomplete. How about the trickeration on first down that just goes awry? After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He's knocked down.
I question your offensive ability sometimes.
Alabama pushing the tempo.
Oh, let's just blame it on your carelessness, bro. Let's just let's just blame it on your carelessness. Yeah.
And this is a no-brainer. It's fourth down. We're down multiple.
Because this only makes you look bad, dude.
We gotta get the first down. We can't be worried about the clock. Then we gotta go fast, work the sidelines to the best of our advantage to save as much clock so we can get multiple scores.
Complete downfield. They'll get the first down. It's slotted on the
Guess
49.
what? I know
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team
stopping you from a first down is not a lock, but what a lock is me knocking a win already. Me winning already.
But this dude can put up points quickly.
And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive.
Like, I could beat Blaine right now if I wanted to.
Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10.
I would destroy Blaine.
They'll throw it.
I didn't rage quit, I just quit. There's a difference between raging or rage quitting and quitting. Quitting is just saying, alright, then I'm gonna go. Rage quitting is like, oh my gosh, dude, you gotta get off this game, bro. You spent too many hours on this game, you freaking sweat. Then proceeds to leave. Like, you guys do not know the difference.
If you're gonna take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there.
I'm not saying that. I didn't rage quit. I just quit. Blaine is all talk. Blaine always says, oh yeah, you rage quit against me. But he never wants to 1v1 me again. Because I would whoop him. I would show him who's daddy.
After a short game. And they'll come to the line trying to take a slice out of this lead on 3rd and goal. They're going to run it. Touchdown tie.
No, you didn't make it in.
Take it in for 6 more points. Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
Look.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now, out, get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense a little bit of pressure now because they know if the ball goes back to the other side.
Hey, that's funny.
And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Dropping back, it's Milrow. Extending the play. Will get there. A 4th down stop.
And after failing to get that 4th down, it just feels like this game is over. They are going to need a miracle. They're going to need a quick 3 and out. They're going to need a turnover or something to have any shot at getting back in this game.
They keep it on the their friend. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much
it's
closer
because I was on the goal line. But I'll show you something. I'm going to go to your goal line on this play. I'm going to go to your goal line on this play. Watch this.
Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust.
I'm going to go on your goal line on this play. Watch this. Hold that first one.
He's in open space downfield. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30+.
And listen, QB's got to find ways to push the ball down the field and make sure defenses don't just sit in zones. And
you hear the crowd?
Nice job by the QB. Push it down the field. Make some big plays, baby.
They're screaming overrated.
From the gun, running back on the move. He showed it all there. A little looseness,
yeah, I even let that
Texas State crowd say that.
These situations are preached so much in college football.
You see the clock? You see the clock?
Strong. Understanding circumstances, they are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
It's first down from the 37-yard
Watch this.
line.
Bro's not going to recover from this play. This is going to be such a good play. We don't know it.
They're going to
Got
run
him.
this running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. So no room to run
This is
there. You
Bird's
wonder
nightmare
after
play.
that
I'm
loss
about
on
to do it
first
to him
down,
again,
where they
dude.
turn now.
Yeah, and that's why it's so important
about
for the
to do it to him
defense to
again.
win these
This is
first
his
downs,
nightmare
right?
play.
You want to create negative
He
plays
tries
to
when
make
this
this
plays
offense
up.
so much more predictable.
Like I lied. It's a broadcast.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
This kid right here, he cries when this play shows up. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make him cry. He's like, oh no, don't pull in GTA.
A
But watch
third
this. I
and
am
long coming
gonna
up
put
here.
one right here.
Looking to throw.
What the thing, man? Sorghum. Sorghum. What the sorghum?
The offense failed to convert on fourth down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. This guy can throw it.
Oh my gosh, dude. It's
Incomplete
freaking
on fourth
horrible.
down, and man, did they need to keep
I
that
don't know
drive
how he played
alive.
this game.
You know, offensively in
Why
that
are you so
situation,
silent,
fourth
dude?
down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to
Oh,
make
so
a
you got
play
so careless.
to keep the drive alive. They
See, this is
couldn't
why
get
you
it
always
done, and now
lose.
the
Because
offense
when
is
you
coming
have
off
one
the field.
mistake, you just act like, oh, it don't. Who cares?
They're going to open this drive with a
That's
pass.
why you lose all the time, bro.
Steps away to find some room. Takes a shot.
You lose all the
He got
time
a
because you
hand in
get so
there,
careless
knocked
after a
away
couple mistakes
incomplete.
instead of actually like
Well, I know that one
trying to
fell
come back.
incomplete, but
Like
what
there
a
are
day
so
this
many
guy's
times
had
I
throwing
came
the
back
football.
against
Multiple
you
touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision.
because I wasn't
Hasn't
careless.
thrown
You're
any
so
picks,
careless from
which
the
has really
play.
helped keep this offense on schedule.
Ooh, roasted.
Looking to pass. It's Milrow. He's taking a deep shot. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. That last play has this defense on its heels. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 21.
And it's intercepted.
Picked off for the 4th time today. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense.
Yeah, but like you gave up a long time ago.
Catastrophe, David. This offense ought to be able to salt away this game.
Yeah, and unless you're playing in a different league, this one's over. Like, there is no three-point conversions and stuff like that that you can get. So run the ball, make them use timeouts, Palmer, walk out here with a dub.
Yeah, this defense should just use their timeouts. Can't take them with you, right? And let's just see. Who knows? Crazier things have happened in college football. Maybe they put the ball on the ground. They don't execute the center quarterback exchange.
You gonna pick a play?
You make up the game plan and not a
Good.
lot on the play
Finally,
sheet for
pick the
this.
play.
3rd and long from inside their own 20. He wants to throw.
It doesn't
Couldn't get
matter
out
to
of
look
the
at the
end zone,
score.
and it's a safety.
Ah.
I know a lot of people
Call
thought
me,
this
call
was
me,
going to
call
be a
me,
blowout,
okay?
but this team
Go ahead
said,
and call me.
just when you think you have all the